Hi, Cancerians. It's Leonore. Welcome to Soul Searching Tarot. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for coming by. If you're viewing me for the first time, welcome. I do integrate astrology as well as tarot card reads and spiritual messages here and there. The love reads, Cancerians, is something that I do while you wait for your general tarot card reads. All right. So while you wait for your general, I do these Q&A love reads in between. Okay. And just so you know, I'm going to start my Patreon page this spring, sometime this spring. So this is the last time I'm doing full videos for love reads on YouTube. All right. When I redo them again in April, they're going to be extended on my Patreon page. All right. I'll have that, and Riley and I are also going to be doing insight and information for all zodiac signs, compatibility. So, once I launch it, I'll let you guys know. Okay. But anyway, as far as the extended reads for love reads only, just love reads, they will be on Patreon. The general tarot card reads, I'll still have them full video on YouTube with past life connection. Okay. Also, join me live on Sundays. All right, Sundays, I do these miniature weekly energy reads for all zodiac signs. Okay, and I pick up your current energy, your past energy, advice, and I also see what's dictating you in the cosmos for that week. Okay. Next week also I'm going to be doing the insight and information for Sagittarius. Okay, so anyone that knows of a Sagittarius, or if you have Sagittarius in your chart, check us out next week. Riley and I will be doing that. Okay, Cancerians. So the 4 questions that I ask for these Q&As are: 1, how are they feeling about you? 2, what's blocking them from a union or a commitment? 3, if they could write a love letter, what would it say? 4, are they in another relationship? Now, if that question was already answered in the first 3 questions, then I'll ask, how would they feel if you and them were together? Let's get started. 1, how are they feeling about you? All right, so in these Q&As, I always invite my cross watchers. Hi, cross watchers. All right, so just give me time to read the energy. How are they feeling about you? Let me get my glasses. Somebody is in love, like overly protective type of love, with the Ace of Cups and the Seven of Wands. You could be dealing with another water sign, or you may have water in your chart. This person may have water or fire in their chart. Doesn't have to be. But this person here they love you. It's just way too much love. Like they're willing to, fight people off to get to you. I don't know if that's good news or bad news for you, Cancerians. Vice versa, if it's vice versa. I have here the star. You may be dealing with an Aquarius. It's in the reverse. I don't know why I feel like this person's manifesting you in more ways than one. Some of you may like to take cleansing baths. I don't know if that means anything to anyone, but keep doing it. I don't know why I keep hearing cleansing bath. Maybe you need one, Cancerians. Salt. I see her in the ocean, so I don't know. Salt water. Add salt to your bath. Do a nice little cleansing, whatever. There's someone else here, though, Cancerians. This is a third energy. So I have Can have you, Cancer, obviously, because I'm reading for you. I'm also reading for the person you're inquiring about. But this is a third energy here. Could be someone with air or water in their chart. So maybe an Aquarius. I had mentioned Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, or Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces with the Knight of Cups here, both in the reverse. You know, I do sense that the person you are inquiring about, whoever I'm talking to, whoever this resonates with, they're with someone. They're in a relationship. So this is a third party situation. I don't really like the energy though between these two at, you know, at home. I don't know if they live together or they're just in a relationship, but the energy between these two Cancerians, if it's your relationship with this person, then it's your relationship with this person. If it is, then there's a third person. But whoever this energy pertains to, this is a person that this couple here are together, okay? It's not going well. All right, so that's the energy I'm picking up. So I don't know who this applies to, this little bit here, but this little bit is telling me, you know, I'm in a relationship, Leonore, but I'm not getting along with my partner. It's like a wishy-washy situation. Like one day it's good, one day it's bad, you know? That's the type of relationship I'm picking up. One day, you know, they really want to work it out. The next day they don't. All right, let's go to the next question. And let's pick up some more information. The second question, what's blocking them from a union or a commitment? What's blocking them from a union or a commitment? Okay. You know, I sense there needs to be a conversation here. I got my Page of Cups here. It's right in the middle, and it really stood out to me. It's not my first card, but it just really stood out, and I had to get it. My Page of Cups was in the reverse. I feel like there needs to be a conversation that has to do with some type of acknowledgement or apology. Maybe someone here doesn't know how to acknowledge other people's emotions, or maybe not even their own. Okay, so the Justice card and the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Interesting. So what's blocking them from a union or a commitment? I don't know if Libra means anything to you, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. All right. You know, there's this harmony in the home, inside the relationship. So Cancerians, is this you or is this their third part? Is this the third party situation? Nevertheless, you know, there could be a marriage here, a very heavy commitment. You know, again, I really did pick up that someone lives with the other person, but it doesn't have to be. Maybe they share children in common. You know that story more than I do. There is some type of immaturity in the relationship. It's like it's a type of relationship where it could go well. It really can. It just really depends on the other person. Maybe if it's both, it's both. But with the Page of Cups here in the reverse, and it really stood out to me, like what's blocking them from a union or a commitment is that someone here doesn't really know how to talk their feelings out. Someone here doesn't know how to maybe even apologize, I'm going to say, or acknowledge the other person's pain. And what I mean by pain, I mean that could mean anything, right? That could be like heartbreak. You know, that could be this situation going on here, because this is pretty severe. This is very third party. So maybe they're not acknowledging something that they need to acknowledge. You know, they're trying to still hide the fact that that there's nothing going on when there really is. Cancerians, you're very intuitive. I feel you know what's going on. I almost sense for a small group of you, you're trying to ignore what's going on. But you know. This is my Page of Pentacles here. My Page of Pentacles here, this is my little young witch in my Haunted Tarot, in my Haunted House Tarot deck. I have here my Haunted, I'm using it for the first time. Shout out to one of my moderators for gifting this to the channel. Wake up. But yeah, she's a witch. My pentacles are witches, and she's practicing her magic here. It just was in the reverse. And I'm talking to Cancerians. Cancerians, you're pretty intuitive. So why are you blocking your gift? Some of you may not be even dealing with anyone in a relationship. Maybe you're just here really to, get the gossip for your ex, you know what I mean? Or maybe someone that you may want to deal with or you're thinking about dealing with, or maybe they're thinking about you. But I sense here someone's blocking their gift with the Justice card and the Page of Pentacles. And when I mean gift, I mean your spiritual abilities, your natural abilities, your psychic abilities, your supernatural abilities, your superpower. Some of you may be healers. Some of you are kitchen witches. Okay, well, that was a small message for some of you. You know who you are. What's blocking them from a union or a commitment? Wow. There is someone that wants to be in a relationship here and has been really thinking about being in a relationship with you. And I see it here with the Four Swords. This is like Four Swords with the Two of Swords, and then Ten of Cups, all in the upright. I don't. Well, the Four Swords was in the reverse, but it kind of tells me that they've been thinking for quite some time, and it's like they really made up their mind, and they really want to be with you, Cancerians. It's not even a joke with the Ten of Cups here. This is, to me, very serious. This person is with someone that they don't really want to be with, but they really want to come straight towards you. And this is something like that's been in the making for a long time. Somebody may be here, Scorpio, if that means anything to you. Sagittarius, Aquarius, Libra I have here. All right, moving on. If they could write a love letter, what would it say? Let's find out. All right, so in these love letters, I like to make them in love letter formats. So just bear with me while I read the energy. Okay. Okay now. Okay. Scorpio's here again. Gemini. Sagittarius. Interesting. I had mentioned those signs, and it really wasn't really standing out to me. I don't know why I said it. It's not even here. I just felt the energy anyway, coming from the Four Swords and the Two of Swords. And here it is. Ready? To whom it may concern. I know that I might have stabbed you in the back for my behavior, the things that I said, the things that I have done behind your back. I know I've been shady, to say the very least. I've been acting like two people when in reality you think I'm just one. Things have changed, and I'm okay with this change. At first I wasn't. I really did love you. I really wanted to spend time with you. I wanted it to work out. I didn't want it to end. But nevertheless, it did. My heart's no longer there. I feel like I'm getting old. I feel like life is passing by me, and I have done nothing to accomplish anything. At least, not the fun things, creative things that I want to do with someone I really love. I work hard, and for what? I come home and my heart feels empty. I sometimes look at the moon and I think of a love so deep and profound that you only see in movie theaters. You only read in books. I want that type of love. I'll do anything for that type of love, that type of recognition, that type of legacy with someone. I'm sorry that I have not been honest with you, but I'm telling you this now. I've made my decision. I waited. I slept on it. I prayed. And this is it. I no longer want to be in a commitment. I want to be free, be myself. I'm growing old. I'm getting gray hair. And I don't want to remember myself in this miserable pain. I want to be someone. I want to be noticed. And being with you may not be the answer. I hope you know that I'm packing up my things and moving away soon. I don't want you to follow me. I don't want you to come. I do want you to know that I'll always remember and cherish what you and I had. I want you to know that it was special to me. The end. Wow, this love letter, see, this is, so I don't know, Cancerians, where you stand, you know what I mean? I kind of got from the very first question, there was a third party, so I feel like this letter pertains to the sour relationship that's happening between these two people, you know? They may have water, air in their chart. Doesn't have to be. You know, I also see Pisces, Taurus, Capricorn is very big here, Virgo, and then whatever signs I had mentioned before, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra. And water is very big here. I also have the Hierophant in the reversed, so Taurus. Yeah, this is the energy of someone here. You know what I mean? Like, this is reversal energy. King of Swords with the Hierophant means I'm out. I don't want to be a husband. I don't want to be a wife, your partner. This is pretty strong. Honestly, this is someone that's really made up their mind. I have the Four Swords here 2 times, and I with the Hangman, it just feels like it's been such a long time. My Hangman was in the reverse. The Ace of Cups was here too. In the reverse. I don't know who this pertains to, but it's upsetting. I got the Death card here. Yeah. You know what it is, Cancerians? This is a moment of transformation for a lot of you. So it happens to the best of us. No matter how much we still love someone, I got the Three of Swords that came out here. And it came out in the reverse. And it just tells me that someone really here is in pain. And it may be hindering your movement to go forward. Or it's just making you stay back. Which one is it? Like someone here is not acknowledging that it's over. This is what I mean. It's over, but then there's so much love, but the love here has really dried out. Literally dried out in the reverse. There's no water there. All right, let's go to the last question. Are they in another relationship? Are they in another relationship? Okay. My gosh, Jesus. This is crazy. All these are majors, except for the Eight of Pentacles. Not for nothing. I had sent someone doing some type of magic. Where did I see that? I think it was here with the witch. I also kind of sensed it with the star. Mostly with the star in the reverse, actually. Like some type of black magic is being done. It doesn't pertain to all of you. I say black magic, but that could be anything. It could be just someone really, really manifesting you. And I did say more ways than one. But this is what I meant. Like some type of hidden magic or hidden manifestation. Somebody here has really, 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 really good intuition and manifest. Like the power of the mind is insane for someone here. They know how to use it. Okay, so what do I have here? A Cancer, so you may be dealing with another Cancer. So Moon and the Eight of Pentacles. This is someone who really woke up out of a dream. Or their subconscious, like they were living in their subconscious for way too long. And they were like, what the hell am I doing? I'm out of here. And now they're working to get the hell out of the relationship. Then I have here the Devil with the Death card again and the Jupiter card again. Okay, I had the Jupiter card here earlier in the letter. So my Death card was in the reverse. Okay, all right. So again, like what is this? Devil, Capricorn, Scorpio. The devil was in the upright. Death card was in the reverse. Wheel of Fortune was in the upright. Someone is very bitter here. I'm not gonna lie. There is some bitterness going on here because someone wants to move on. Because someone can't accept that the relationship is over, really. All this is going on. I don't know where you stand, Cancerians. I feel like I'm reading for a little bit of this story pertains to just about all of my Cancerians. I don't know where you are, okay? I don't know if you're in this sour relationship that you don't want to be in no more, or vice versa. I don't know if you're the third party that this person thinks about, okay? You were in the beginning. So my group who is like out of this party, like outside of this relationship, this person, the first two cards here, Ace of Cups with the Seven of Wands, this is someone else's energy. This is not someone in a relationship. This is, to me, someone in this relationship, that wants to get with you. Okay? That's for my other Cancerians, okay, who are single and know someone is after them. You could have a child with this person. I did mention that with the Libra card here, the Justice card. You might have been married or have a child with this person. Doesn't have to be, but some of you may have strong Aquarius in your chart. And then for a small group of you, there's some black magic being done. But who's the culprit? Who's doing this hidden manifestation? I almost feel like also this is like two stories too. Like whoever wants to get out of this relationship and wants to be in this relationship, whoever this relationship is, could be an ex, could be a new person. It's not it's not my relationship here that's having troubles in the water. It's someone else. And they could be manifesting this person, this new person, or again, could be an ex. I'm not sure. That I'm not sure of. I'll tell you the truth, it's not being very clear. I feel like you may know Cancerians. If you don't, you don't. Maybe it's not your story. I don't know. For even for another group of you, like the manifestation and the magic is being done to keep a relationship tied. Where is it? To keep a relationship tied here. With the Lovers card and the Devil card. That's for very, very, like maybe 2 or 3 of you. Like maybe there is magic being done to keep a relationship tied, knowing that this relationship is not working out. But there's somebody here that has the magic, witches. I had to send someone being a witch here, despite gender, it doesn't matter. But it's pretty strong, honestly. And it's just basically, time's up for the relationship, and I hate to say it very harshly like that, but when the universe says, hey, Cancerians, the relationship is not going to work out, so I'm going to give you an escape plan. And the escape plan may not be something you are going to enjoy, but nonetheless, Cancerians, I'm giving you this escape plan because I have something better for you. And some of you are not listening to that. It's over. This person's not made for you, as you could tell in the letter. This person's not made for you. You had your good times. This person really, really cherishes the moments you had together and will always cherish the moments you guys had together. It's just that I'm telling you, it's just the universe is like, no, I got something else for you. This is over. So I know that my last question was, are they in another relationship? No, they're not in another relationship. Long story short, they're not. All right, my Cancerians. If you need a private reading, my email is in the description box, okay? I also do past life readings. You know, I do incorporate that in my general reads, but just so you know, all that information will be in the description box. Love you. Bye.